What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants. No hate. I got a question because today is September the 20th. It's Wednesday. It's 8:56 right now. So I don't know how long it's going to take this video to upload, but I got a question, okay? Because this shit is crazy. It's really disturbing to see how many sissy-ass men is in this world. I don't care who I offend because I'm all man and I'm going to say what I have to say. If you a sissy, you a sissy. How in the sweet fuck do you have a fighter by the name of Keith Thurman get called out by Jerron Boots Ennis? Just to have Keith Thurman say he's not ready yet. You know, he's where I used to be. But he's not ready yet. He's not there. He has more to do. But then this same fighter named Keith Thurman has a female fighter named Clarissa Shields says, I think I could beat Keith Thurman. Like, I want to fight him. I think I can beat him. Jerron Ennis didn't say he think he could beat you. He said he know he could beat you. He said you're a good fighter, but you know, it's two different levels. He'd smoke you. That's what he said. But you gave him the brush off. And the fact that you're even entertaining this shit against a female fighter, fuck a charity fight. The fact that you're even entertaining it. And here it is. This shit was in the summertime. Here it is, September 20th. And there's still videos being made about this shit. And these dudes are saying, this is what the men are saying about a female. Somebody to beat this bitch ass. Somebody to knock this black bitch out. This bitch talk too much. This bitch thinks she this and that. Yo, these hoes be thinking this and this and this, blah, blah, blah. My question to all of you sissy ass motherfuckers is this. Would you stand here and watch a man beat up your fucking sister? She ain't even put her hands on this dude or nothing. She just said she thinks she can beat the dude. And the dude decided, I'm gonna knock this bitch out and show her. You stand back and just watch this man beat your sister up because she said she thinks she could beat a man. So, if your answer is, well, sometimes these bitches gotta learn it. If my sister think that she can beat a man and she get her ass, that's on her. You a soft bitch yourself. I try to figure out when men have became nothing but a bunch of sissies, that y'all so emotional, so petty, immature, and childish that you feed into this shit. So beating up on a female will make you feel good to prove a point. Yet, Jerron Ennis is out there ready to whoop on your ass, but you won't fight Jerron Ennis. I told you, Keith Thurman is doing the same shit that all these other motherfuckers are doing. Talking shit. Always want to make sure that when they're being interviewed, they're in the gym. But who are they training for? They ain't got no fights lined up. He ain't fought since when? So now what's he going to do? Oh, we could make it happen. You didn't have that same energy with Jerron Boots Ennis. And all the way from the summer to now, early in the summer this shit happened. We talking like 2-3 months ago? And people still entertaining this shit. But I'm reading the comments by these men. So let's just say, for example, your daughter decides, oh, you know what? I'm training boxing now. I think I could beat such and such. And this man busts her fucking ass because she thinks she can beat him. That's what we doing now. We're ready to fight women, but we won't fight certain men. They're not on my level. Well, Clarissa Shields, you must think she is then. Why even entertain this shit? This is the whole thing of what I mean with this whole somebody said and she think this is so now she's a black bitch. She think, look, let me tell you something. I know how women can be. I know. I know how a lot of them are. Again, we're not even talking about somebody putting their hands on you. We're talking about somebody clearly just saying, I think I can beat him. And the fact that you entertain it. let's hope for your sake that one of you motherfuckers don't get too old to defend yourself and somebody beat the fuck out your daughter. But you just too old to fucking fight off the fucking boyfriend or whoever, whoever the male attacker is, and he wound up beating both of y'all asses. Because I guarantee you, that feeling of fucking disappointment you have watching your daughter get her ass whooped and your ass laying in the pool of blood next to her. And the first thing you would say is that man's a coward. Why would he beat up on a woman? So point blank, y'all so into y'all fucking feelings that y'all want to entertain. Like the fact that you dummies want to actually see this woman get hurt by a man. You guys are fucking stupid, man. Caleb Plant just slapped the shit out of Jamal Charlo about a month ago around, right? Okay, for touching his face and disrespecting. Jamal Charlo earned that shit. He deserved to get the shit slapped out of him. I wouldn't have slapped him. I'd have broke his fucking jaw. I'd have punched the shit out of him. Caleb slapped the shit out of him, though. All right? That's what happens when somebody touch you. You fight. You don't get violated. Now imagine Caleb Plant punching Jamal Charlo in the face because he said he think he can beat him. Settle it in the ring. Y'all two men, right? Okay. Simple. Now imagine what you just seen Jamal Charlo do. That's my point. I made the same example before. Because he didn't make much effort to get at Caleb, but what if Clarissa did the same thing and slapped him and he's trying to kill Clarissa? You ain't gonna say, yo, why you ain't had that same energy with Caleb Plant? You going after Clarissa like you want to kill her, but you basically took your time and was like waiting to let people separate you and Caleb. That's what you'd say, right? And I'm like, God damn, they still fucking bitter about this shit? You know, I remember growing up seeing pimps having women out there doing what they do. And they slapped the shit out of the woman if the woman came up short and all that. Slap them around, manhandle them and all that, and let them know you fuck with my money, I'll kill you, right? And I guess some of y'all just got that pimp mentality. The fact that you guys are even celebrate this, like, I want to see somebody break this bitch face open, this bitch did. And I'm like, y'all are some hateful, evil, spiteful, young-minded motherfuckers out there, man. You know how much shit that I ignore? Now, direct disrespect is something I'm not, you know, I'm about that life. But I'm talking about the point of, if a female said, I think I could beat Aries, yeah, good luck with that. Nah, you don't want to put your hands on me for damn sure. You don't even want to try. But the fact you think you can beat me? Whatever. Fuck what I even have to entertain this dumb shit for? For what? Let me give y'all a funny story. Y'all know who DJ Envy is? Breakfast Club? Y'all know who Tyrese Gibson is? The actor? I'm going to show you how men make fools out themselves. See, Envy gets Tyrese on the show. I don't really watch The Breakfast Club, but there's certain shit that pops up when it's something supposed to be major or whatever, and this shit just popped up, and I was in my kitchen washing my dishes when it came up. I had my, Chromecast in my phone to the TV. And basically, the way it looked is like Tyrese didn't know that Envy had any ulterior motive for, have him on the show. He thought he was just coming on there just to do the show. Well, Envy starts talking about his wife and that Tyrese disrespected his wife. And he told Tyrese, the way you disrespected my wife, some of the things you said, that I should really box your mouth. It just sounds sissy as hell. I want to box your mouth. That shit just sounds stupid to me. But anyway, he says that now Tyrese is looking at him like, and then Charlamagne is like, and Tyrese kind of, because he wants to hear this, right? Now, let me say this. Tyrese is using this, what God give me to give to other people. I try to help people and couples going through this, that. I always said this. whatever the fuck you go through, keep your business to yourself. And if you feel like you need help, you need something other than you and your so-called significant other to fix your problems, there's ways to do this. Here's the crazy part though. He said that Tyrese was disrespecting his wife. Now, I'm not going to sit here, I don't know what this man's intentions was. And the fact is, if somebody's texting your wife 3, 4 in the morning, and she's texting him back, but then you say, nah, man, we blocked you from social media, you know what I'm saying, and this and that, months ago, so blah, blah, blah. But then all of a sudden, Tyrese pulls up receipts. So right while she's laying in the bed next to Envy, she's texting Tyrese. Even admitted she was on the phone with Tyrese while Envy was in the bed next to her. My thing is, he wants to fight, or talking like he wants to fight, or whatever he was trying to, look tough or whatever, over a female that's responding. And he have dates on the messages that shows they didn't block him. She's saying they blocked him to try to make herself look good. But since Tyrese pulled up those receipts, they got real quiet. So now you know that maybe your wife told you that she blocked Tyrese, but she didn't. You see, the funny thing about that is this. If Envy wants to fight Tyrese, but see, he cheated on his wife, so this shit comes back. Now, I don't care about gossip. Everybody knows this shit. This ain't some leak shit. This is, right? So basically, it's like what goes around comes around in this situation. But he's willing to do all of this, trying to look tough and trying to impress his wife. I'm taking up for my wife. He did this. Tyrese did that. But don't you feel stupid sitting there next to a woman that's texting another man after she done told you she blocked him, but she really didn't? So it's what I'm saying to you is we have become such sissies as men that common sense just doesn't resonate. So now you want to beat up on women, but at the same time, you land next to here's a man laying next to a woman that's letting this man know it's okay because he's texting me, I'm texting him back. Whatever happened to, if you blocked him, how did you just send messages to him this week, yesterday, today? How is this possible? No. And this is my point. We're no longer thinkers, man. No, we just react and do stupid shit. For anybody that says Clarissa Shields is saying that just to build a profile, then why are you feeding into it? Basically, does she really expect a fight with Keith Thurman? She probably in her mind really thinks she can. So what? You see, like, for example, when you guys are arguing, and it's like, I tell you, my job is not to try to convince you to like a fighter that I like as a fighter, or a team, or you like whatever the fuck I don't care about none of that shit. But when you say shit that don't add up, like when you sit here and talk about dynasties, like on the community section of my channel, I just changed the pace up one day, and I was asking about dynasties on there. I always like the Raiders. The Raiders have 3 championship rings in their entire franchise history. Now, if you took any one of those seasons where they won championships and say they would have beat this team or that team, we don't know that. It's just opinions. I don't know that. Okay, and why would I feel compelled to throw the Raiders in the mix? No, I could have used any other. No. I boiled it down to the 4 teams that I did. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, the Raiders would have. I don't know what the fuck would have happened. I don't. And the truth of the matter is, the 3 rings that the Raiders have, do I think any one of those championship teams would have beat the championship teams that I came out? I don't know. I don't know. So my point is, I'm not going to sit here and try to convince you to think that they could. I don't know that they could. And for me to say that would just be an opinion. Whether I don't know if they could or can't. It's just in my opinion. I don't know. It's that simple. Point is, stop catering and feeding into every stupid little fucking comment somebody makes when basically y'all can sit here like example. What has Keith Thurman done to warrant a fight against Terrence Crawford? The only fucking thing that y'all can say is, well, basically, he's one guy, the only guy left in the division. Next to a rematch with Spence. But what has he done? Nothing. He just went the distance with a guy that Tank Davis stopped, right? Okay. See, you know, it makes me laugh, man, because I look at this shit and I'm just like, he's done nothing. I don't care what he did in the past. It's been a long time since Keith Thurman been champion. He's done nothing. So he's looking at and trying to use his past and what he did, and this fight should have happened, but it didn't. Now he wants. You ask anybody, would they rather see Terrence Crawford fight Canelo or fight Keith Thurman? And you might have 10%, maybe 8% of the people who say Keith Thurman. The vast majority gonna want to see him fight Canelo. You understand what I'm saying? This man has done nothing. So for him to even speak right now, like he's way up here and Jerron Boots Ennis is way down here. No, stop that shit, man. Stop. What Clarissa Shields has accomplished has been in female boxing. Let's not be stupid. I don't think any... You know the funny thing is, I started laughing and said, what if that fight actually happened and Clarissa wound up beating Keith Thurman ass? It'd be fucking funny, wouldn't it? Do you want to see that shit? Because I don't. I have no interest in it. And this is what I'm saying. The fact that men, ladies, y'all better be careful. And for you dudes, y'all better be careful, because y'all might be hanging with a bunch of Ike Turners out there. Y'all, I mean, that shit is disturbing. Because we sit here talking about how black love is this and black people got to unite. And there's nothing, yeah, it was some non-blacks in there, but all these black motherfucking men talking about beat this black bitch ass, fuck this shit, these bitches be this, these bitches be that. And it's like, listen to how you talking. Y'all sound like the kind of fathers, guys, that if you ever become fathers, you're not going to have good relationships with your daughters. I've told my sisters, I've told women, don't put yourself in a position where you threaten a man, you put your hands on a man, and then expect to not get hit back. Keep your hands to yourself. If y'all can't, just walk away. Let shit cool down. Talk to each other respectfully. Don't put me in a position where I have to spend the rest of my life in jail because you went out and did some dumb shit and then some dude beat the fuck out of you and I gotta, like, just, you know, keep your, because I know how women can be. Like I said, but goddamn, y'all motherfuckers are just as sensitive as the females. And when I was reading these comments, it was just the detail, the fact that y'all took the time to detail everything that you hate about Shields, and I hate this bitch, fuck this bitch, she this and that. And I'm like, man, you guys really sound like a bunch of women. The way I see it, Keith Thurman would disgrace himself if he was to actually try to make some exhibition, or I don't give a fuck about me. Oh, well, first time in history this happened, or whatever. No, stop that shit. I can care less about that shit. I would not watch Keith Thurman and Clarissa. I'm sick of the circus shit that's going on in boxing as it is. Okay, but I mean, when is it gonna stop? When I hope that I'm alive to see it, and I can see my sons become they're young men now. Okay, and I want to be able to you know. I would like to be able to lead this earth in peace, knowing that my sons have grown to be strong young men that, you know how to think, strong young black men that can conduct themselves properly and stay away from certain situations. And, you know, we're all human. We all can make a bad decision or mistake, yeah. But I mean, when just to have that frame of mind, nah, I don't want my son sitting up in some prison because some chick said some shit and they wound up breaking her fucking face open and what did you solve? What did you prove? And you just fucked your life up. So yeah, man, this is some sucker shit, man. I made a video about this before, man, because it's like, you know, what the fuck are we doing? But goddamn, here it is, September 20th. And y'all still sitting here talking all this hateful shit about this woman because of what she said. I'll tell y'all this. I've met a lot of people. I've done a lot of things. And I can tell you, most of these motherfucking rich-ass people ain't nothing but a bunch of stuck-up, fucked up, think that they shit don't stink type people. The same motherfuckers that y'all defend and sit here and idol worship are no different. I'm not saying, I don't know Clarissa personally. What I'm saying is the simple fact that all this woman did was said she thinks she could beat Keith Thurman. So she's getting attention for what she said. But y'all, the way y'all talk, it make me wonder, like, are these motherfuckers kids or grown-ups? Y'all sit there spelling probably without the B. She probably thinks she could beat God, and she probably didn't. Like, damn, you can't even fucking spell. You're perfect. I mean, bro, y'all all this ebonic shit and like, what the fuck? I mean, and y'all sit there talking about how these bitches be acting, but it's like, bro, listen to y'all when y'all talk. It would be good to see men getting back to becoming men and stop feeding into every stupid bullshit comment that another fighter makes based on, oh, I gotta react this way or that way. I gotta defend this person, that person. No, you really don't. You choose to. You just choose to. And this is really just checking y'all fucking moral compass, man, because I'm not understanding this shit. We watch cops beat up women. Yeah. And then, oh, look what this cop is doing to her. Yeah, it's fucked up and he shouldn't be doing it, right? But they show you they don't care about hitting a woman. So why is it okay for a man to do it? That box or whatever. Why? Just because. Like I said, she's not attacking him physically. She's not putting her hands on him. All she said was she thinks she could beat Keith Thurman. Like she want to fight Keith Thurman. Okay. And he entertained it. Now tell Jerron Boots and us to get together and fight. That's what I want to see. I'd rather see that. I don't really care to see Keith Thurman and Terrence Crawford. That shit really, man, and listen, everybody expects Crawford to win. Could an upset happen? Yeah, but highly unlikely. And regardless, you know, I don't know, man. I tell you what, for y'all men that think like that, excuse me, for y'all guys that think like that, I hope you don't have daughters for their sake, because y'all gonna raise them wrong. And on the other hand, if you have sons, you might raise them wrong, because you're gonna teach them to be beating up on women simply because. Instead of saying, man, listen, you ain't gotta feed into petty shit. So some people just, they try to get attention. Y'all know I don't back down from shit. But I'm not out here looking for fucking problems and shit like that. I mean, come on, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Shit ain't that serious, man. Clarissa, go find something to do in female boxing. You understand? You heard? Go find something to do in female boxing. You know, keep doing what you're doing. Do your MMA thing. Keith Thurman, why don't you fucking fight against Jerron Boots Ennis? Because he called you out too. But it's not cool to be out here trying like feeding into a fucking words that some female said, man. That shit don't mean nothing. And at your age, man, you should be able to, you know what, man. Seriously? Why would you even feed into that? You pretended you didn't know who Jerron Ennis was at one time, right? So, just saying. And if you won't entertain him in a fight, but you entertain fighting Clarissa, that makes you look bad, bro. It really does. I don't give a fuck about no exhibition, do it for a charity. You could do that with Jerron Ennis. You ain't got to be no exhibition. Just donate some of your money to charity. How about that? I ain't just saying. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people. And I will catch y'all on the next video.